Welcome back. We continue our lessons from the Lord with our Bhagavad Gita series. Today, Vedic scholar M.K. Angajan unpacks the lessons in the first chapter of this great epic that deals with Arjun's despondency.
The very first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is entitled Arjuna Vishada Yoga, which means the yoga or despondency of Arjuna. This chapter contains 46 verses. This chapter actually explains the present state of human being. We are mentally agitated. We experience stress and strain, worries and anxieties. The personality of Arjuna depicts the personality of a modern young youth. Arjuna was a great warrior. When Arjuna and his 4 brothers were in exile for 13 years, they were preparing themselves for this Kurukshetra war that they are going to fight. They knew that the war is inevitable. So having prepared for this war, fully equipped, at the 0 hour, when the war was about to begin, Arjuna was overwhelmed with emotion. He was incapacitated to fight. He laid down the weapon and appealed to Krishna and said, "Bhagavan, I can't fight." And he had a series of arguments why he did not want to fight. Now, fighting here symbolizes fighting the challenges of the world. If you were to ask me a definition of life, what is life? Life is a continuous solution to challenges. Life is a continuous solution to problems. So every one of us have to fight against the challenges of life. So the battle of Kurukshetra that the Mahabharata describes is the battle of life that every human being needs to go through. It is not a war that happened about 5,000 or 6,000 years before. It is a war that is taking place within the bosom of every human being. The Kauravas and the Pandavas were the 2 rival forces. They were the royal forces. Kauravas are the unrighteous lot and the Pandavas are the righteous lot. Kauravas represents the negative propensities which are much larger in number, and the Pandavas symbolizes the noble tendencies which are very few in number. Like Arjuna, this modern youth are educated. We go through years and years of academic qualification, and then we go through a postgraduate degree in a tertiary education, the university, and we come out of the university with flying colors. And when we plunge into life, probably join a corporate business or an organization or start a business, whatever that we do, we begin to experience stress and strain and worries and anxieties. So how we can liberate ourselves from this Vishada in Sanskrit, which means despondency, dejection, stress and strain, worries and anxieties. A lot of people believe that stress is a natural corollary, that when you are working towards higher aspiration, when you are working towards an ambition, a goal or a purpose, stress becomes a natural corollary. That need not be so. The message of the Bhagavad Gita is how to face the challenges of the world squarely, at the same time maintain the peace of mind. One of the problems today is that as we take up more and more responsibilities, our mental pressure also increases along with that. Can we maintain the equanimity and serenity while we are facing the challenges? If we are able to maintain the equanimity while we are facing the business challenges, corporate challenges, social challenges, domestic challenges, if we are able to maintain the equanimity, then we know the art and technique of living. We are then able to maintain the peace, serenity, equanimity. That ability is a technique, a skill, how to overcome that Vishada is symbolized by the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita.
A quote in the Bhagavad Gita goes as follows: "Whatever you do, make it an offering to me. The food you eat, the sacrifices you make, the help you give, even your suffering." In that is the true freedom that we seek. And with that, we have come to the end of today's program. Until next week, do keep up your sadhana. Hari Om.